Amitabh Bachchan is all set to make his Hollywood debut in Baz Luhrmann's version of The Great Gatsby. Here the actor talks about his first Hollywood role, that of a Jewish Don, and why he believes that finding common ground for Hollywood and Indian cinema remains a challenging task.
If anyone had told us perhaps a couple of years ago that you would be playing a Jewish Don, so to speak, it wouldn't have been exactly, we all know what a fantastic actor you are, but it wouldn't exactly have been the kind of role that we would see you in. So were you also surprised at that? And what made him convince you, so to speak, to take it on?
Well, you know, it's the character is a fairly prominent character in the book. Mayor Wolfsheim is almost like a mentor to Gatsby. Gatsby looks up to him almost like a father figure. There is a very peculiar relationship between them, even though it is almost fatherly. But they share a lot, and of course, in the end, when you know Gatsby passes away, there is again that emotional link with Mayor Wolfsheim. But I didn't really look upon it as something that I need to be conscious of when I'm going to be doing something in Hollywood, which is going to, you know, jeopardize anything further that may come my way. I just did it because Baz Luhrmann asked me to do it, and I said, fine, I'd just go ahead and do it.
Mr. Bachchan, I'm sure you're a difficult man to impress, so to speak, because you've seen so much of the world. You know, you've been exposed to some of the best talent, of course, in the country and, of course, abroad. But it seems, in what I've heard you speak of Baz Luhrmann and, of course, the cast of Great Gatsby, that they have certainly managed to really impress you. What exactly about it was
well, firstly,
so
you're wrong in assuming that, you know, I don't get impressed by people. I'm impressed by everybody. I'm impressed by you, where you're asking me all these questions. But yes, the fact of the matter is that I think part of our profession of creativity is to be able to understand and recognize another person's creativity also. It would be terrible for me to live in this cocoon and think that, you know, I'm the best and I know everything and there's nothing beyond. I think most artists all over the world, even the greatest geniuses, have paid a lot of healthy respect to somebody else's work. And why wouldn't I respect somebody like Baz Luhrmann or Leonardo DiCaprio or Tobey Maguire, who are stratospheric in their accomplishments and their positioning and in their talent and caliber. So yes, I would appreciate that always.
And you know, obviously working with people like that on a set in Hollywood, do you feel that was there anything you felt in particular that we can pick up from Hollywood and that Hollywood can perhaps pick up from Indian cinema?
I think they're two different worlds, primarily because of the culture difference.
So the twain can never meet, in your opinion?
I think yes, they can. I think that our social and moral values perhaps could be and are different from theirs, and those values are not understood. And what comes to my mind immediately is an interview that Oprah Winfrey did with Abhishek and Aishwarya, and she said, you guys all live together with your father? I mean, how does that work? So Abhishek asked, and how do you look? She said, I live all my own. She said, well, how does that work? You know, so it's a different way of looking at life.